Hi everybody, welcome to 2OG's Hooking and Stitching Island Style. I'm Antoinette, your host for the video. Welcome to all returning subscribers, new subscribers, and if this is your first time here, welcome. If you like what you see, hear, or if it interests you at all, feel free to come back. It's been a little while since I recorded, so I think the last one I did was the winter video. I do have some recording I did on my phone from a trip to the mainland, but it has been a couple of weeks. Let's see, we'll just get a catch up here. I actually was very busy crocheting, and then I got thrown in a little curveball this week. Just see light here a little bit. That I have to go to a baby shower this weekend. Just found out. So, maybe that's a little bit better. I am quickly trying to do a blanket and a pair of booties. Amongst everything else, they finally showed up to build the temporary extension on the deck to be able to put the steps to the pool in, because everybody knows I've been waiting a couple weeks. It was over a month to get the pool put up and filled, and then we had issues because it was too far from the deck. Long story short, they put the deck up today. We have another problem, a major problem. There's a leak. We found it in the back side, called the installer. So no, we still have not used the pool. Currently, it is the most expensive foot soak you'll ever find. Sat down on the new piece of the deck, put my feet into the water, and that was the extent of what I got to do. So it is what it is. So busy with chasing that down. Quite a few trips to the mainland, getting chemicals and stuff for that. And I have been on the phone a lot because of the training I need to get for my new job as a deckhand on the ferry. But I can only work as a trainee until I get this certain course. It's called MEZZO, which is Marine Emergency Duties. One of the captains said, "Oh, you need the MEZZO." So I was scheduled yesterday to take the class. I had to pull out because that was the MEZZO, and they kept telling me that was the wrong class. Long story short, the big boss was talking to a hubby yesterday and says, "How did she do on her course?" And he goes, "She hasn't taken it. They told her it was the wrong one." Well, I guess he blew a slight gasket and said, "What do you mean?" So I am now signed up for the MEZZO course, which is the one I was supposed to take, which I could have had done yesterday and finished, and I could have been working tomorrow. $20 an hour is $20 an hour. But it is what it is. I don't let things get me too much anymore. It's just not worth it. And you excuse my appearance because I was filling up the baluster on the pool. I was outside cleaning the deck off. Made supper, cleaned the dishes, and I thought, let me go do a couple videos. I was working on my blanket and said, I really need to do a couple videos. One, I have my camera set up. I don't know if you can't see it. I've had this set up to do the tutorial on connecting the columns, how I connected my columns. There are different ways of connecting them. This is just the method I chose to do mine. I decided I didn't want to do the zipper on the columns. I wanted to do the slip stitch, and we'll talk about that in the tutorial. But no, I was doing good. I was getting work done. I started my second, I don't know where it went to. I started my second hexagon for the MEZZO CARDI. Oh, there it is. I started my second hexagon for the MEZZO CARDI, and that's what I was working on because I just wanted to get both of the hexagons done, so I could put that you know, show it some love. I try to show all the projects a little bit of love, and I seem to be getting things done by doing that. That's the baby blanket and booties. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I have never done filet crochet, and you guys all know me. I like to try new things, learn things. So I thought I'll try it. So I found this baby blanket. It's a free pattern. It's by, it doesn't say who it was by here. It's the lacycrochet.blogspot.com. I'll put this in the description box below. And so I've only ripped it. I had to rip out 10 or 11 rows because I missed up on a chain. Missed a chain, and it just threw the whole pattern off. Which I'm finding out with filet, that's a big part of the process on that pattern. Let's put my little fan on here. I've got a little fan. Just a little warm. Hot flash. So that's what it is. So I'm working on it. I have a new thing I'm doing to keep track on my patterns because my 2 pattern holders are with other projects. I got a whole bunch of these paper clips. I mean, clothespins. They're plastic clothespins. They have many uses in your craft room. Let me tell you. I get my pattern. I find out what row I'm on. I clip the clothespin by the row that I'm on, so that way I know what row I'm on. That's just a new tip that I've discovered. I am using excuse me, Caron Simply Soft for this in super duper yellow, and everybody knows Caron Simply Soft. It's a great baby yarn. You know, it's 170.1 grams, 6 ounces, 288 meters, 315 yards. It's a number 4, a light number 4. The bad thing about Caron Simply Soft, it splits. I haven't had a whole lot of it, but it does have a tendency to split because it's such a loose twist. So this is what, and then, I mean, it called for a G hook, 4.25 G hook, but I have been crocheting a little too tight lately, so I went up to a 4.5. Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. There you go, size 7, 4.5. So I went up to that. And this is what I have done so far. So it's my first filet, and it's going to be a fairly good sized blanket. It's 81 rows, and I am on row 33 or 34. My goal is to get 41 tonight. So that's the baby blanket that I have to have done by Thursday, so I can wash it and block it, get it to dry, because you have to, with the filet, I think you have to block it out so it opens up, you know, the pattern. And then I went through, I thought, well, I just can't give a blanket. What else? I'll do a pair of booties. So I went into my baby pattern book there, patterns that I have, and I wanted to find something easy. This is a free pattern on Yarnspirations. They're knit, but it's just a very basic baby booties called Comfy Baby Socks, and they say it's an easy, easy knit skill level. And the yarn that I'm using for the booties is Loops and Threads Snuggly Wuggly, and it's like a blue marble, very soft. It's number 3. Now, you gotta see the twisted mess I have over here of yarn, DPNs. Because what I like to do, just like when I'm doing socks, I like to get the cuffs done on both of the socks. Okay, and then I will work on. I work them in tandem. Do both. I'll do both cuffs. Then I'll do both legs. Then I'll do both heel turns. Then I'll do the gusset and flap and all that. And then the foot. Then the toe. We're done. In theory. So these are on my Knit Picks Dreams, I think, or something like that. Oh, got one sticking out there. These are the 2 booties. I'm looking up there because I have another monitor up there, so I make sure I stay in the screen. So, 1 by 1 ribbing. Oh, it's blowing out. I can't remember. Let me see if I can. Let's do it this way. Is that blocking the light? Look how tiny they are. Tiny. So, that's what I've got to, so I can get those along. And I switch between this and the crocheting because they use different muscles. Sometimes my shoulder hurts. I had my rotor cuff done a few years ago, and what was it, 2 weeks out of surgery, I took a header, landed right on it, so I messed up my surgery. Nothing you can do about it. It is what it is. So that's what I've been doing. That's why I haven't done a video. No excuse. I have been trying to do a little better, and I think I have been doing better with consistency on videos. So I did a live on Facebook. We had a nice live, had a couple people in there, and I think we had 3 or 4. It was nice. I enjoyed it. Over there in the Yaya's, Yarny Yaya group. I do not keep my lives up on the channel, up on the Facebook group. When the live is done, I delete it. When we do our lives, it's a private group, and it's spur of the moment thing. We have our fun, then I delete it. I haven't tried a live on here yet. There are so many lives. I don't know when I could possibly find a little half hour, whatever, to do a live, and really, if anybody would show up. I know I have a few people that would show up, and that's okay too. I like being my small channel because it's fun interacting with the subbies. I do want to have apologies too. I wanted to mail packages out last week, and I have not got the mail out. I just repackaged them for the post office because they were in unacceptable packaging. So they're repackaged, sitting out in the dining room on the table. Tomorrow I'm going to the post office. So I do apologize, Christy and Wendy. Wendy, I know your packages take a long time to get to Scotland. I do apologize. I wish I could expedite them. But for future giveaways, if I do get an international winner that's like Scotland or what have you, I am going to do a gift card, or I am going to order yarn and have it shipped directly to you from Hobie or warehouse, depending on where you're at. I decided not about doing that. That'll be a lot better. Canada and the US, I can just send them a package. I really would like to see, and I'm going to post something in the Facebook group, whoever has done or been working on a pattern for the hashtag outside your comfort zone, hashtag Shaw challenge, please post your pictures, even if it's not done, in the Facebook group by the end of the month, because I am going to be doing a random number generator. There's going to be a little something for the winner, and I would really love to be able, with your permission, to do a montage of all your works here on the channel. But it's up to you. If you don't want me to do it, just leave me a comment here, email me, direct message me on Instagram, Facebook messenger me, whatever. Let me know if you don't want me to. If I don't hear from you, then I assume that it's okay. What else? Oh, I purchased a Bag-O-Day flash drive. I actually got two. One for me, and one is going to be a future giveaway. It's going to be like a grand prize. I did purchase one of her flash drives to use as a future giveaway prize. Kind of exciting. We're currently at 586. We went to 589. We went to 586. So, you know, get to the 600. The boxes are packed for Canada and the U.S. winners. My international winners, you will receive yarn from one of the big companies shipped directly to you. So that's pretty, you know, we'll catch up on that there. I went to go to, there's a couple of, I think I talked about it in my video that I have on my phone, which I'm going to put up as a separate, just quickly, I think it's 10 or 12 minutes. There's some shops on the island. Maritime Textures, Spirit of the Island, Crow on My Shoulder. There's some artists on the island. They do various crafts. And I was going down to interview Mike at Maritime Textures, except we had thunderstorms, downpours, and it didn't work out so good. So I'm going to try to do it this weekend because he's only open on Fridays and Saturdays. So I'm going to try to attempt it again this weekend. And I thought that would be a great little snippet to have up, you know, just 10-15 minutes, because we all know that I ramble on too darn much. And I'm going to keep this under 20 minutes today, guaranteed. So that's pretty much what's been going on here. I'm going to get this done. You guys know my editing. There is none. Barb's out there shucking lobster. We got 13 lobsters. Today was, this Friday, the lobster season's done for the spring. Then they don't fish again until November. So, well, my hubby always gets 10 or 12 lobsters at the end of the season. I don't eat the stuff. I can't even stand the smell of it, but they love it. So she's out there shucking lobsters. I do want to give a little shout out here and some encouragement. Lorraine of Chatelain Makes is her YouTube channel. Lorraine has some great content. I think I was close to one of Lorraine's first subscriber, if not her first subscriber, and Lorraine has been a long time supporter of this channel, and she has great content. She has live interviews, she does live, she does collabs, she does tutorials, knitting, crocheting. She's only got 170 subs. Let's boost her. Let's get her up, okay? I'd really like to see her get up there. So go over, check her channel out, show some love. I'd really like to see that happen. Lorraine is a really great lady and very, very talented fiber artist, and she has some good lives, and I think you'll enjoy the channel. She's a fellow Canadian, so go show her some love. I just noticed that today because I'm trying behind on videos. I'm trying to get caught up. I even managed to catch a couple of lives, which I very seldom get to do. So we are at 19 minutes and 16 seconds. Just enough time for me to tell you guys to remember to stay safe, stay healthy, hug, smiles, and happiness. Pass it on. Make the world a better place. Here's hugs from Deer Island to you. See you next time, next video. Bye for now.